Welcome back to episode number 3 of the mobile-only hardcore Ironman series. Here is ethically acquired antiquities completed for 6,000 thieving experience. Trying to get 50 thieving at the moment, so this will give us a nice little start on that path. Death on the Isle completed for 10,000 thieving experience and 7,500 agility, 5,000 crafting experience. So overall, pretty good quest. A couple things at the end of this quest that you can do, or after this quest at least, and we'll go grab those now. First thing we're going to grab is this special needle, which acts as a normal needle and thread. And the second item we get is the icon to unlock this teleport, which we'll be able to use quite a bit later in the account. I was trying to get a rune axe from the tree spirits, but I going a little dry, so got a ton of nature runes. Decided to come and use them for some magic experience. Here's 22,000 magic experience from the mage training arena, and that'll get us to level 46 magic now. There it is, the rune axe obtained, which will be our best axe until we can make it to the Dagonoth Kings. It only took us 80, so we went a little over the rate. I honestly had no idea that I need 30 prayer before I can even use this altar and make bone shards, so I guess we're a ways from that. Just need to unlock one more of these chests, and I will be level 50 thieving, and, well, looks like it won't be this one. Didn't get teleported this time, and there is level 50 thieving. Alright, I have 100 golden nuggets, and I realized I should probably unlock the upper level of the mudload mine, but I want the coal bag for blast furnace, and it'll help progress my account better than the upper level would at this point. Alright, here's the first attempt in the Rogue's Den minigame, and we'll see if we can get anything. I do need to eventually find something to do in between the rounds here. Looks like I didn't get anything this time, though. Alright, here is the last Temperos combat achievement completed of 10 kill count. And just to show you this, here is the overlay, and Temperos is all greened out. We're done with that, and eventually I'll claim some permits for here and start cooking fish in between the Rogue's Den. Here is level 50 fishing. After this game, we're going to go claim the reward permits we do have, and we're back to the Rogue's Den. Alright, we have 109 total permits. We're going to do big searches, so this goes by a little quicker. There's the first collection log, Spirit Flakes, which is not surprising because they're pretty common. And let's see if we can get anything else. And there's a soaked page as well, which they are just a little less common than Spirit Flakes. So let's see what else we can get. There is the tackle box. I would have preferred the fishing barrel, but the tackle box is a nice addition as well. 3 collection logs from just over 100 permits isn't too bad. A ton of fish, and I think we're going to go cook these and see how far we can get in our cooking level. Alright, back at the Rogue's Den for the second attempt. Let's see if I can manage to get something this time, but I failed twice in a row. Unlucky. Level 65 mining. Here's level 50 cooking. Here is the last piece of the rogue equipment obtained. This will be the gloves. Took us 19 runs and no better time than now because I just ran out of raw fish to cook as well. Level 40 crafting, just trying to get some seaweed spores. Here is fishing contest completed. Elemental workshop part 2 completed. Recipe for disaster subquest of Mountain Dwarf completed, as well as the handing the fish kick into the pirate for the pirate Pete completed. The Varrock Easy achievement diary tasks are all completed. I've really been lacking on these, so I need to pick up some progress there. Here's the Easy Kandarin achievement diary completed. And here's the Faldor achievement diary completed, which gives me probably my first way of actually restoring prayer points without an altar. Using the lamps brings me to 1,000 total level. And here is Eagle's Peak completed for 2,500 hunter experience. Level 46 hunter, which may seem a little strange, but it is actually where we can access the hunter guild and start doing some hunter contracts. 55 wood cutting, we can now cut mahogany trees. Just using the little amount of soul heads we had in the bank, and there's level 20 prayer. Prince Ali rescue completed. Big chompy bird hunting completed. And there's Creature Think Constraint completed. Ghost Ahoy quest completed. Here's the 10th Hunter contract or rumor completed, which will now give us access to the whistle so we can actually get back here a little easier. Depths of Despair completed. The Ascent of Arceus, or Arceus, however it's said, is completed. Queen of Thieves completed. Another Slice of Ham completed. And here is the last step on a medium clue for our first ever medium casket. Time to add this to the bank. Level 45 farming, and we now have access to the farming guild for some farming contracts. I don't know why I put this quest off so long, but there is Jungle Potion completed. I've slowly been getting some Stardust from Shooting Stars activity and have enough points for the Star Fragment. I'm actually going to sell that back because I don't care about cosmetics. And that gives us enough to buy the ring. And I think we'll come back a little bit later and finish off the Stardust. The Forsaken Tower completed. And the Tale of the Righteous completed. Here's level 30 prayer. And Shiloh Village completed for almost 4,000 crafting experience. Another easy diary completed with the Korend diary. There's level 40 Slayer. I just finished that bandit task in the wilderness and didn't honestly know they could drop all this stuff. Looking at the loot, got a dragon longsword and actually a bunch of rune items, so I would say that was a pretty successful task that I will definitely be doing again in the future if I get it. Forgot to record the completion, but there is 5 wilderness tasks completed, so we can start earning points now. One small favor is completed, and the great thing about this is it gives 2 reward lamps, both giving 10,000 experience each. Definitely going to put the first one in Slayer, which will get us to level 45. I'm torn on the second one because I need to get my prayer up for some protection prayers. But at the same time, if I put it into Slayer, I think I'll be just shy of level 48, so I can start the Perilous Moons quest, at which point I can mine Blessed Bone Shards. So I actually think I'm going to go that route, and we'll get back to prayer later. Watchtowers completed for over 15,000 magic experience. And here's the Zogre Flesh Eaters completed for 2,000 range, fletching, and herb lore experience. Here's level 60 Thieving, just doing this in between Hunter Rumors. Just handing in another rumor, and that will actually get us to level 57, which we can now move up to the next master, or whatever these guys are called, for the next tier. Well, I wound up with 24 basic Hunter Rumor sacks, so let's see what we get. Not too bad of a haul, didn't know what to expect from these basic ones, but the Bone Shards are always welcome for prayer experience. I was honestly hoping for some magic logs for some quests in the near future, but I didn't get any of those. Level 30 Herb Lore. From the Hunter Rumor sacks, looks like I have enough for 37 prayer, so my first overhead prayer is unlocked. Black Knight's Fortress completed. And here is Recruitment Drive completed for, of course, some prayer and herb lore experience. Continuing that quest line, here is Wanted completed for some Welcome Slayer experience. With the reward lamp from this easy achievement diary, I'll get 48 Slayer. Twilight's Promise completed. Well, I finally made it. We started the Perilous Moons quest, so we can now enter Camp Torum. So I guess I'll see you when we have enough Bone Shards for 43 prayer. While mining Bone Shards, I got an elite clue, which is the last one I needed to turn into Watson to obtain my first ever Master Clue. And looking at the step for the Master's Clue is the Legends Guild, so I won't be doing this anytime soon. Here comes level 70 mining. And here is level 43 prayer, and I now have Protect from Melee. This probably isn't the smartest idea, I realize that, but I need some Blighted Super Restores to continue some Wilderness Slayer tasks. So here I am at the Revenant Caves, and I'm just looking to get 1 or 2. I think that'll be sufficient with prayer flicking, and then we'll be able to continue with some Slayer. Just a short time later is our first Blighted Super Restore. So I think I'll probably try for 1 more, and then I don't even remember what my task is. We'll figure that out. And actually, we just got our second one, so we should be good to go. Actually, barely saw anyone even enter the cave, so that was pretty nice. All right, we're about to get our 10th Wilderness Slayer task, and hopefully it'll be easy. We lucked out with 77 Scorpions, so be able to finish this pretty quick for some nice, easy bonus Slayer points. All right, this is the last kill for the Scorpion Slayer task in the Wilderness. It'll give us 10 Slayer tasks completed. I only got 1 Lairn's Key total in these first 10 tasks, which is pretty low, but these tasks were not terribly hard either, so it kind of explains that. I think that'll be the end of the episode, though, so if you want to see more from me, give me a subscribe, like the video, leave me a comment, and we'll see what we have in store.